Yo guys, what is up? Garrett McCouchy's Cummings back again for another game exhibition. This time going back to the very early days of the Nintendo Game Boy with Solar Striker. Released in 1989 and 1990, Solar Striker made a very solid entry to the Game Boy's early library and to the world of top-down vertical space shooters. Now before we dive into it, I'm going to enable color mode as seen on the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Not only does this give us a nice shade of green and gold with the color palette, but also inverts the background with a black and white, making it actually resemble space. Impressive, but they were actually able to pull it off with the Game Boy Color and Advance. Anyway, let's dive into it, shall we? Now back in the day, this was actually pretty impressive. It doesn't look like it now, but it just blew every LCD game, like from Tiger Electronics, out of the water in the world of portable video gaming. With tons of enemies, pretty good graphics for the Game Boy, hot, intense shoot-'em-up action, and a soundtrack that just kicks a whole lot of ass. Oh yeah, and did I mention upgradable weapons? Now, I had an interesting history with this game. I mean, I didn't play it for a really long time until I found it again via spring cleaning. Anyway, my brother played this game from time to time when he was a kid, and I remember, don't want to get cornered. I remember seeing, I thought it was either Galaga or Galaxian. That is until I saw an end level boss, at which point I thought he was either playing a different game or that he had gotten way further than me. It was the prior of the two. The only reason I knew that either of those games existed was I had played Namco Museum on the Advance. A friend of mine had it. Anyway, yeah, Solar Striker, certainly one of those games that you wish had a sequel on the Game Boy. I mean, they did it with Super Mario Land. They did it with Tetris even. Alright, sooner or later we're going to come to that end level boss. Alright, not much to it, just weave your way in between the shots and fire at will. Alright, that wasn't too hard, but the game gets hard, trust me. In fact, even on that first level, if you could see, I kind of had to concentrate. And that's certainly where being able to move around the screen at will definitely comes into play. Alright, we're entering the atmosphere of a planet, I presume. Whoa. Alright, now you get the good weapons. The really good ones. Alright. Pretty soon at 50,000 points you'll get a 1-up. Whoa. Just like that. Whoa, that was close. Going to top speed. These things, they look like TIE Interceptor wannabes, I think, from Star Wars. Yeah, this game doesn't have much for backstory, but what it does have is intense shoot-'em-up action, especially for Game Boy standards, that just kick a whole lot of ass. That's a nice looking ship. Too bad I'm gonna have to blow it up. Just flies in a figure 8 pattern, firing off those rings. It actually didn't take long at all. Now here's a level where it starts to get harder. One has to wonder if this is Earth or not, with the roadways, the buildings, and the trees. Don't know. But yeah, this is, like I said, how I never got a sequel, I don't know, but the way I see it is, it has upgradable weapons, has all kinds of enemies, it has spaceship action. Granted, you're the only one out there, but I wonder if Solar Striker kind of evolved into Star Fox. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but that's how I like to look at it. As you can see, these guys take several hits. Alright. Sometimes shimmying from side to side helps. Whoa. Whoa! Alright, now this is where it gets hard. There's all kinds of these turrets, and they take several hits, even with fully upgraded weapons. And I've missed that weapon power up entirely. It'd be great if Nintendo Switch Online did have Game Boy games like Solar Striker, Super Mario Land, and so on. Whoa! That couldn't have been much closer. Alright. This guy has a little bit of more complex pattern. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. A little more dangerous at that. Still not a match for me. Alright, now this next stage, it's as challenging as the music is rocking. Oop. Well, you know they mean business when even the regular enemies fire spread shots. God, I love this song. Flying over some kind of canyon, I presume. Whoa. Alright. There we go. Hopefully I'm back in the race now. Now, the end of this level, the boss, I've never been able to beat. So I doubt I'll be able to now. God, this music kicks ass. Whoa! Ah! Didn't see that coming. Focusing on the middle of the screen. Whoa! Looks like something out of Phozon. I guess you'd call this a mini-boss. Whoa. Well, they certainly ramp it up at the end. Like I said, I have no idea how to even... Well, I haven't much idea of how to take it out. Especially on my last life. So many shots. Ah. Oh well. Well, that was Solar Striker for the Game Boy. And, yeah. Very impressive game. Very fun, even to today. Stood the test of time, I think. And hard to believe it's 30 years old now. Anyway, this has been Garrett McOuchy's Cummings. Another game exhibition. So until next time, keep on shooting.